Welcome, I'm Adam Bezy, Assistant Professor of Advanced Manufacturing at Vincennes University. In this video, we will use a universal robot to set up a destacking application using the direction node. The direction node is easy to implement into any program. It is very versatile and can be set up in many ways. We will show you how to set up the direction node using tool contact and distance. Do you have an application that requires parts to be destacked? If so, you can use the direction node to easily set up this process. The direction specifies a motion relative to a feature, axis, or tool center point. The robot moves along the path specified by the direction program node until that movement is stopped by an until condition. In this application, we will pick up stacked blocks with only one taught position. First, we position the robot above the blocks. This is called the approach position. This is the position the robot will move from while using the direction node. Next, we need to close the gripper at this point. The direction node is located under the Basic tab. Select Direction and add a Move L, a straight line movement, to your program tree. Next, select the direction that you want the robot to move: X positive, X negative, Y positive, Y negative, Z positive, and Z negative. We will be searching for the block, so we need to select the Z minus direction. Now that we have defined the linear direction that the robot will move, we need to define our stop criteria. We define when the robot will stop by using an until program node. In the direction field, tap the Add Until button to define and add stop criteria to your program tree. In the program tree, you can add until nodes under direction nodes and waypoint nodes. You can add several stop criteria to a single movement. The motion stops when the first until condition is met. There are 4 types of criteria for stopping while using an until node. Distance. This node can be used to stop a direction when the robot has moved a certain distance. The velocity is ramped down so the robot stops exactly at that distance. Tool contact. You can use this node to stop a movement when the robot tool detects a contact. Expression. This node can be used to stop motion due to a custom program expression. You can use IOs, variables, or script functions to specify the stop condition. IO input. You can use this node to stop a signal-controlled motion with an IO input. Our application needs to determine the height of stacked objects, so we will use the Until Tool Contact program node. Using the Until Tool Contact program node will allow the robot to stop its motion when contact with the tool, our gripper, is established. This is why the gripper needs to be closed at the approach position. Set the speed of the linear motion to 100 millimeters per second to avoid triggering a protective stop. Once the part is detected, we will need to tell the robot what to do next. It is best to move back in the opposite direction to give the robot clearance to open its gripper. To do this, specify a distance from the contact position. This is shown as your retract position on the until node. For example, we could retract 15 millimeters. When the part is detected with the gripper closed, the robot will move back up Z positive 15 millimeters, which gives us enough room to open the robot gripper. After the robot retracts 15 millimeters, an action needs to happen. The gripper needs to open. Click the Add Action button and insert the gripper action from the UR cap. Now that the gripper is open, we can pick up the part. Select another direction command and specify the Z minus direction. This time, we'll select Distance. Input the distance that we want the robot to move to. Remember, we retracted 15 millimeters from the detected part. Selecting 40 millimeters will cause the robot to move 25 millimeters below the detected part, which is enough distance to allow the robot gripper to grip the part. Add another action to tell the robot to grip the part. After the part is gripped, we can tell the robot to move back to the approach waypoint and then to the set waypoint to set the block down. To repeat the unstack routine, return the robot to the approach position and it will repeat the first direction command until tool contact is made and repeat the process over. Thank you for joining me to learn about the destacking operation using a program node direction. Look for our other videos about robotics and advanced manufacturing.